Anjana Ralhan.
Okay.
I came in '68.
Okay, that's quite a long time ago.
Yes, it is.
And have you always lived in Coleraine?
No, I come from India, but since I came here, I always in Coleraine.
Okay, and what part of India did you come from then?
I am from north of India, from Punjab.
Okay, and could you explain a little bit about Punjab?
Punjab is a farming area,
Okay.
and it is. Punjabis are famous for eating a lot and having fun a lot. that's our Punjab.
Okay,
And
sounds
having
good.
fun and working hard as well.
Okay, and what age were you whenever you came here then?
21.
21, okay. What was the reason for coming to Northern Ireland?
I married my husband, he was here.
Okay, and you came directly to Coleraine then?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And could you tell me a little bit about your family then back in India?
I come from a very big family.
Okay.
I am the only one out of our 9 children, my parents' 9 children. I'm the only one abroad.
Okay.
They are all back home.
Right, okay. And what was family life back then whenever you were growing up? What was school like?
Good. My father had a brickwork business. We had a factory for the bricks, and then he had farms as well.
Okay, so there was quite a mix of things
Yeah.
going on in the family home. Were you the only daughter, or?
No, I have 2 younger sisters.
Okay, so it was quite a big thing for you then to leave and come here.
It was.
Yeah.
It was nice to come here with husband, but it is exciting to come here to see new country, new place. But then when I came here, it was very lonely. Very lonely.
Yeah. And you were quite young as well, so you probably missed your friends and everything.
I did.
And so whenever you were leaving, did you do anything special, apart from obviously your wedding ceremony and things like that? Did you have a big family dinner, or?
Well, the thing is, I was only married few weeks when I came here, so it was still sort of celebration at one house or another for something. So.
And were you nervous about coming to Northern Ireland then, or?
Actually, I was at that age, I wasn't nervous about anything. I think it was silly young age. You can say silly youth, that you are not worried about anything. Everything is going to work out just fine.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I wasn't till I came here. Because the language could know the reading English, and I could understand English reading it, but the accent and the way lingo, you can say, was different.
Okay, so that was a wee bit of a culture shock then.
Yeah.
And what did you think whenever you stepped off the plane? What was your first impression? Can you remember?
It was a lovely day.
Was
it was a lovely day. I came here in August.
August,
18th of August. And it was a beautiful day when we came. And first thing my husband did was he took me to the beach in Portrush.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I hadn't seen the sea before.
Right, okay, because you would have been quite inland, yeah. Right, okay.
So you have to go towards south to see
And then how did that feel? To see the ocean and...
Beautiful. I still love walking on the sand barefoot in the water, out of water.
So were you quite excited on that day then to get to the beach, and it was a really happy experience for you?
It was full of people. Like, it's not like now when there's only few people. It was like chock-a-block.
And what did your husband do then whenever he first came?
He did the business. He did the selling clothes.
Okay, door-to-door
Door
sales?
to door, and then in 70s, we just opened up a shop.
Okay, and what was your shop called?
And you look.
You look? Okay.
We were in the railway road first, then we bought a place in Portrush and moved there.
Okay, fantastic. And what did your husband then, do you know anything about his experiences of the door-to-door sales? Was it hard?
Actually, it was very hard. You see, selling people at their own premises is never easy.
Yeah.
But he always says that people were usually good.
Yeah.
Good and so at that time I'm sure they needed help as well, because the wages were pretty low, and so it worked out very well for both the customers and businessmen.
Yeah, because I think they were the first ones to introduce the idea of paying it off a little bit at a time, weren't they? Yeah. So it worked for, as you were saying, both people. And did he go all over Northern Ireland then?
I think he covered quite a bit area, but I can't tell you exactly where.
Right, okay. I know a lot of them travelled a bit and they would have went around the farms and things like that. And you brought in a lovely photograph here. Is this of your wedding?
No, it's not. We went on honeymoon and I was showing it to, we were going through old photographs, and my grandson said, everybody said, that's grandmother. He said, no, that's Cleopatra. That's not grandmother. So I thought I will show you Cleopatra.
That's absolutely beautiful. And were you dressed up for a special occasion?
No, it's just a fancy dress.
Just, okay.
He said you're Cleopatra, so I cannot say I'm not Cleopatra.
You're very beautiful. And would this have been a traditional dress
In
from where
Kashmir.
you're from?
No, in Kashmir.
Just in Kashmir? Okay. And would there be any patterns that would be associated with Kashmir only that they would use, or any certain types of saris? Or?
No, Kashmir doesn't wear saris.
Okay.
No, it's so cold, it's more suits and the woolen long outfits.
Okay.
They don't wear saris. It's too cold out.
Okay. So what would you wear then for your wedding ceremony?
I wore sari.
Okay. And could you describe that a wee bit for me?
Oh yes, it was very nice. I still have it. It was in a pale pink with a gold border and a very nice border on and very, very nice. It's beautiful. Okay. It's pure silk, and you don't get pure silk anymore.
Okay. And would that have all been hand embroidered then?
It's not embroidered. It's called. Oh, it has Banarasi, but it's made in Banaras. It's really lovely. Yeah. I went to Mary Rankin Hospital. That was a maternity home, and I still talk about it. But I didn't know. Still hadn't understand the lingo here at that time. After I was here nearly 11 months, and there was 2 beds, one right, one left, and I was in the middle. And both ladies were talking about. They were local. They were talking about local. And one will talk, the other will say I, and the other will talk, other say I. I was wondering what is I at the end. Why are they saying? I asked my husband, why are they saying I? He said, I mean, okay, yes, so that sort of thing.
So it was little colloquialisms that because everywhere has their own kind of shortened words that they would use.
I use I.
Now, yeah. But then it would have been a bit confusing. What are they saying?
It was.